Hello guys, it's Revolution. So one of the most frequent questions since the inception of the Dragon Ball Super manga Moro arc is, can Moro beat God of Destruction Beerus? Despite the absolute threat of Moro 7-3, not just to planet Earth, but the threat to the universe and the potential mortal rating should Moro succeed, Beerus has shown no interest in getting involved in this fight. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you'll know I did make a video concerning whether or not Beerus is actually scared of Moro. Do check that video out if you haven't seen it yet, but this video is going to focus more on whether or not Moro can defeat Beerus, given all the information we know. Like I said, Beerus is a very mysterious character, and he seems more interested in food on planet Earth, despite the fact that Moro could potentially destroy the Earth at any given moment. It's certainly odd, but Moro is extremely powerful. Not only is he extremely powerful in terms of raw power, he has his magic, he can copy abilities. Of course, it does seem that Merus may have ended that potential happenance. However, someone did actually have a brilliant theory in my comment section the other day, and was that Moro did actually grab the back of Merus's neck, but Merus chopped his arm off. What if Moro was to eat his own arm? Of course, he's regenerated an arm anyway due to his Namekian abilities, but that arm should still be somewhere on the ground. If that arm has Merus's abilities in, if he eats it, he's going to be an angelic level of power. So even if Ultra Instinct Goku does surpass Moro, there is still a way for him to get even stronger. Anyway, back onto the topic of this video. So how strong is Moro? Well, we know that he is far too strong for Goku and Vegeta's Super Saiyan Blue transformations. We know that Goku and Vegeta in Super Saiyan Blue, even as of the Broly movie events, that they were getting close to the level of a God of Destruction. That wasn't necessarily Beerus, who we know is one of the stronger Gods of Destructions, but they were close to that level. Of course, they've come on leaps and bounds since then. Of course, Vegeta now uses his Super Saiyan Blue Evolved transformation, and Goku's using Ultra Instinct Sign. Are they at the level of the Gods of Destruction? Even the weakest Gods of Destruction? Let me know down in the comment section your thoughts on that. But I believe there's a very good argument that they are in that realm of power now. Of course, Goku seems like he's on the verge of achieving complete Ultra Instinct. That is a transformation that doesn't just give you an increased amount of raw power, but it also gives you mastery of self-movement and everything that comes along with it. Speed hacks, dodge hacks, counter-attacking openings, critical hit hacks, you name it. It's a brilliant transformation to have. Of course, it just doesn't last very long. Now, of course, Goku first attained this transformation in the Tournament of Power. He can no longer achieve it at will, but even in the Tournament of Power, it was being promoted as a transformation that finally reached the level of the Gods of Destructions. And there was even an article from the Jump magazine where Beerus stated concerning the anime that Ultra Instinct might have surpassed him. Now, it was never quite directly stated in the main source material, especially not in the manga. However, there is a lot pointing to that it being at Beerus' level, and maybe being able to give Beerus a challenge if not stronger. Whatever you believe is fine. It's still highly disputed to this day. Some people believe he's still a moving goalpost. Some people believe that he has been surpassed as of the Tournaments of Power. And I'm probably in the camp where we kind of know that his power still has a bit of variance to where it could be, but we do know he's at a blue level fusion from the Future Trunks arc. In the manga, we know that Shin stated that Vegito Blue using the final Kamehameha has surpassed Beerus, and the Vegito magazine confirmed that Vegito Blue is a rival for Beerus in terms of raw power. Of course, that's just raw power. Beerus may be more than just about raw power, but ultimately that's still to be determined. So the question is, have Goku and Vegeta managed to acquire a level of power in their regular states that surpasses Vegito Blue from the Future Trunks arc? Now, obviously we've gone through this ad nauseum on this channel before. Vegito Blue is extremely powerful. Even base Vegito accomplished something that Super Saiyan Blue Goku couldn't even get close to doing against Merged Zamasu. In base, he blew off Merged Zamasu's arm, and Merged Zamasu admitted that it might take him close to an hour to be able to defeat base Vegito before he transformed. As with all fusions in Dragon Ball, the base fusion seems to be stronger than the two fusees at their most powerful added together. So that's Super Saiyan Blue Goku plus Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta equals base Vegeta, most likely even stronger. As Gogeta puts it in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, their powers are not just added together, they're magnified. So of course, stack on a Super Saiyan Blue transformation, you're looking at the blue level fusion being tens of thousands of times stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. And as we know from chapter 27 of Dragon Ball Super, Beerus stated that even completed Super Saiyan Blue Goku is millions of years away from his level. And as we've been over once again ad nauseum on this channel, Beerus is likely one of the stronger gods of destructions, if not the strongest. Quintella expected him to be the last standing. Goku Black called him the most troublesome god of destruction. And Beerus himself stated that completed Super Saiyan Blue Goku could be a god of destruction candidate for another universe, but not for his, based on his power level. So like I was saying, we have an idea of where Beerus' power lies, but there are still a few variables, which mean the moving goalpost is still sort of in effect due to the fact we don't know how much exactly base Vegito was stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And of course there's also the question of what are the multipliers for Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue to an extent. They are the variables that still mean Beerus has room for a moving goalpost. Of course, Ultra Instinct may have reached that level. Goku and Vegito have both gotten stronger since that arc. It's been quite a few arcs since that arc now, so naturally the progression of the story is for them just to naturally get stronger in their base. The transformations tend to multiply that power. Of course, Goku can now access Ultra Instinct Sign, and Vegeta can use Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, which goes beyond even the blue level transformations. But of course we have Moro Vs Beerus, who finessed Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, 3 variations of it, a stamina balancing act, a 100% Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, and the buff state of Ultra Instinct Sign. None of them were even a threat to base Moro at full power, never mind Moro 7-3. After devouring 7-3, Moro got even stronger. As I've stated in videos before, even if you don't believe Moro is quite at Beerus' level or Broly's level or Vegito Blue's level just yet, he isn't going to be that far away, and of course he has a plethora of hacks and abilities at his disposal to serve as equalizers. Now, I'm one of the people that said that Moro claiming he was stronger than the gods does mean God of Destructions. I admit that I could have been wrong about that. In chapter 63, Moro just didn't seem to know what Merus was about. He didn't know that he was an angel, he just thought he was a deity of some sort, which brings into considerable doubt whether Moro know what the gods of destructions are. We know he knows the gods of creations, and the Grand Supreme Kai was a particularly powerful Supreme Kai, so he could have been referencing them. I did think it would be odd for him to be referencing them since they got surpassed in terms of raw power a long time ago, but given that he doesn't really know what the angels are about, you know, does he really understand what the gods of destructions are about? I admit I could be wrong on that. Let me know your thoughts on that down in the comment section. But of course, Dragon Ball for a long time has followed the natural progression of each new villain or antagonist being stronger than the previous one. The only exception to that rule really has been Beerus. But as we've talked about before on this channel, you know, the amount of power Beerus showed against Super Saiyan God Goku in Battle of Gods was less than the amount of power Golden Frieza used against Super Saiyan Blue Goku. It's not that Frieza was more powerful than Beerus' full power, it was just more powerful than heavily suppressed Beerus' power in Battle of Gods. So given this, then Moro should be even more powerful than Broly, who we know is probably stronger than Beerus according to Goku. In the manga, we know that Goku has seen Beerus at full power in the Zeno exhibition match, the God of Destruction Battle Royale. So in terms of raw power, we know that Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta is the strongest out of him and Goku right now. Does Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta stand a chance against Super Saiyan Broly? After all, in the Broly movie, we know that it was hopelessly outmatched against even Super Saiyan Broly, never mind Super Saiyan Full Power Broly. But of course we do know Vegeta's come on leaps and bounds. Has he closed that gap significantly? And once again, we know that Moro is even stronger than that. However, not only does Moro have his magic and the Namekian abilities due to it being part of 7-3, he is also a brilliant strategic battlefield fighter. He has no problem dealing with Ultra Instinct Sign, which we know is as fast, if not faster, than initial complete Ultra Instinct that fought against Jiren. And Jiren, who is a gifted strategic fighter, struggled initially with that transformation. Moro has just floored it time and time again with little to no effort in chapter 63. Of course, we know that Beerus has elements of Ultra Instinct. What exactly it is remains to be seen, whether it's Ultra Instinct Sign or just a semi-Ultra Instinct. In fact, in the Resurrection of F promotional manga, we said that Beerus hadn't fully mastered Ultra Instinct, so it implies that he has to a certain degree. In the God of Destruction Battle Royale, I'm sure you'll remember Beerus absolutely oozing, dodging and weaving all the other Gods of Destructions, eventually getting caught by Moscow, where Whis once again confirms that Beerus hasn't perfected Ultra Instinct, but that doesn't mean he hasn't got a certain degree of Ultra Instinct. Obviously, it's not as good as Goku's complete Ultra Instinct, which is a transformation for Goku, whereas it's more of a natural ability for Beerus, so it would seem at face value. But I would just like to point this out as well. Beerus claimed that getting caught by Moscow was bait, and in that time from getting attacked by the other Gods of Destruction, he was able to overpower Moscow, knock Champa up into the air, and then fire up an energy blast to fire at the Gods of Destruction. In the time the Gods of Destruction even landed a blow. That speaks volumes about Beerus' speed. Is it really going to be that effective against Moro? Moro knows how to deal with Ultra Instinct, but he does have a vast power advantage over Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku, which certainly does help him. And of course he can use his magic to nullify Ultra Instinct. Of course he can also use his magic to steal Beerus' energy, provided Beerus can't use his version of Ultra Instinct. That isn't fully mastered yet, so like I said, it's debatable. Beerus, however, does have Hakai energy, and if Moro absorbs Hakai energy, then I don't think it's going to go that well for Moro, so there is a strategy there. So to wrap this up, can Moro beat Beerus? I do believe Moro has the power to be in the realm of Beerus. I do believe his magic would be effective against Beerus, and he certainly is skilled enough technically to compete with Beerus. How would he deal with Hakai energy, especially if he doesn't know about Hakai energy? That is obviously something that he would have to deal with. So I do believe he can beat Beerus, but I don't think it's a foregone conclusion, because Beerus himself is in that range of power, has Hakai energy, is extremely gifted as a fighter, and of course may have other tricks up his sleeve, and it may happen in the future. Now Beerus is on Earth, I do believe Beerus will be dragged into this fight. I think if you really wanted to keep Beerus out of the story and out of the fight, you would have just kept him off Earth. Of course, he is now on Earth, which is very convenient for him to get involved. And of course, Ultra Instinct, I do believe, will be successful against Moro, but I just see another curveball coming. So guys, now it's up to you. Do you believe that Moro 7-3 can beat Beerus? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Think about more than just raw power. And of course, I know we're hypothetically talking about Beerus' full power and all his abilities here, but based on what we know, what is your answer for right now? I'm looking forward to reading all your comments. Keep them coming. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to be notified when I release Dragon Ball content. Smash that like button, lend the Daishinken your energy. Until next time, Ad Astra.